Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Do All the Things.
Did you know we are secret goths? Yeah, so today we're not really goths. Not full time.
Not for real.
We got into a discussion about identity and about, alter egos and trying on different things and living in the suburbs and how that is, being creative and funky and weird, but also living amongst cornfields and very
white bread people.
Yeah, not a ton of creativity. So this is a wig, and these are dreadlocks that I actually made. They're synthetic. They're synthetic dreadlocks. I backcombed and steamed all these, and every year for about 9-10 years, I had an annual anti-Valentine's Day goth party where it was very tongue-in-cheek, but it honestly was more about the fact that I always wanted to dress like this, and I wanted to have dreads, and I wanted to have, look at these, killer boots. Look at these bad boys. These things are freaking
amazing.
Awesome. I always wanted to wear stuff like this, but I didn't really have any reason to wear it, and so I was like, why don't I have a goth party, and then I can wear this all I want. This is, freaking super heavy. I can't believe I have this in my hair. I'm actually going to take it off. Ow!
But when I was in high school, a large part of my wardrobe consisted of black tank tops, black skirts, fishnets, and black combat boots. I wouldn't necessarily call myself goth, but I was definitely industrial. I was really heavy into the industrial music scene. Yeah. And I love dressing in all black. It drove my mother insane. She would say that she was sweating just looking at me, but all I could think was, this matches the color of my soul.
I totally did not get into goth or any of that kind of industrial or alternative culture until I was actually out of high school. For some reason, just I missed it. I just had no idea that it was going on. I remember in my senior year, it was after my senior year, I was with my best friend at the time, and we went to go see a local band play a show, and I was like, what would be really cool is if we could find other shows like this and go to them all the time. Wouldn't that be cool? Having no idea that there was this entire culture of going to shows and seeing bands. I had no idea. So afterwards, with the internet and seeing all these really cool different types of subcultures, it was just really appealing to me, and I think that I've always incorporated since then a little bit into my wardrobe.
I love black. I must say, when I open my closet, it's about 60% black clothing.
Yeah, me too. I have a black, gray, and black. But yeah, it's a really interesting phenomenon, to feel like you want to be part of a culture like that, and but being in the middle of nowhere and not really having any connection to it.
I remember we used to drive down to the alley in Chicago because that would be one of the only places you could get things besides, Hot Topic. And we would go and see all these people, and I remember being kind of infatuated with the fact that they just dressed however they wanted, did whatever they want, talked however they wanted, because I think I was still in the confines of high school. It was right the 17 to 19 age range.
I do think it's interesting what you said about freedom, about freedom of expression. I don't think there's anything particular about all black and dark lipstick and whatever that is inherently alternative or different, but I think because our culture is that's so not I think if our culture dressed like this, we would be wearing button-ups and polos and stuff.
Or fairy costumes.
Yeah, fairy costumes. Dressing in black and looking alternative was kind of my first I can just do whatever I want. I can dress like this. I can look weird. I started getting piercings. It was just really freeing to be able to dress how I wanted to dress and dress in a way that made people be like, oh, what are you doing? I liked that. I still like that. But I also, I watched a funny video that said that rockabilly and pinup culture is old goths giving up.
Wow, that's kind of ironic.
Yeah, that it was because it's a more acceptable and easier way to be a little bit alternative without being offensive, and it's not as because this could be rockabilly if you give me a red lip and a little bit of a different shirt, and all of a sudden isn't that interesting?
Yeah, actually, it's really funny that you say that, because a lot of the people that I've met in pinup and rockabilly also have kind of an alternative side to themselves where they are a little more goth or creepy.
Yeah.
Which is fun. I mean, I like it. I love both. You know,
Yeah.
obviously I'm a pinup model, but I also do alternative modeling as well. Not as much, but I do see the versatility in it. You know, you can kind of go back and forth, like you said, just switch up the colors a little bit, and you're completely different.
It's a completely different genre
Style.
of style of dressing. It's also interesting to me that it's like this unique thing, but there's definitely a style. I mean, like, we can sit there, okay, we want to do a video where we talk about the goth side of us, and it's like black with lipstick, and let's turn down the lights. I think that's just people, though. I think that's just...
No matter what, there's going to be some kind of conglomeration of the same people that like the same things.
Well, and I think, too, like, if you're dressed like this and you're walking around and you... Like, if I was walking around and I saw you, I'd be like...
Right.
You know,
like, we're
or if we were at a
automatically
party,
kindred spirits.
Yeah, if we were at a party or something, and I would be like, I'm gonna go talk to that girl. I really like the how easy it is to look very different with this style with goth, or start put that wig on me and lipstick and stuff, and all of a sudden I'm unrecognizable. And I really like that. I always like being. I've always felt like, even in high school, I was very much a chameleon. It's kind of like my music. I'm very eclectic in my music. I never really commit to one style of music.
Have you always been like that?
Yeah, always. And I think, and like in the way that I dress, I feel like that too. I like that idea of being fluid with my identity and what I look like. Like, I can dress pin-up-y, I can dress gothy, I can go total, I mean, even with this hair, it's really nice. I can totally just go like white American, white bread, you know, like with the right, I mean, even look at some of the stuff I was wearing in our other videos.
Yeah, and I'm kind of the opposite. When I was younger, I was totally into one type of music or one area of music. It was industrial, it was goth, it was metal. I didn't like any of that other hippie jam band BS, Fish.
So funny.
And now I am the complete opposite, because I have a very eclectic taste in music, and I like pretty much everything.
I know for me, I kind of like almost felt like I should. I really felt like I should conform, or I should like pick one thing, or someday I'm going to find that one thing that like I'm all about. But, you know, at 32, I'm pretty sure I'm just always going to be like this. I'm always just going to be finding new things, which I really like.
But that's also why we like to do all the things, because we're both similar like that.
It ties back into wanting to do all the things. I want to listen to all the music. I want to wear all the outfits. I want to do all the things and try all the things, and then take a nap on my couch.
Yes.
Tell us what you guys think about identity and gothiness, and if you're into goth or if you're into another kind of subculture, give us your thoughts.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Do All the Things, where we will
continue to do all the things. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.
Stay dark. So dark, like my soul.
Totally.